광활한 대우주를 바라보면 무한한
When we peer into the universe, we are overwhelmed by its vastness. Billions of stars form a galaxy, and billions of these galaxies form a galactic group. Trillions upon trillions of stars shine throughout the universe, and yet more than 99% of the universe is empty. And so, this innate nature of the universe is nothingness. The universe appears to be immutable, but change happens constantly everywhere without a moment of pause. Matters appear and transform endlessly. The universe itself continues to expand. Unlimited energy undulates throughout space and time. Gazing into this vastness, we naturally wonder about the mysteries of our own existence. When we, the human being, are born endowed with the energy of the universe, we possess 5 viscera and 6 entrails, which represent the 5 fundamentals of the universe: essence, spirit, heavenly soul, earthly soul, and will. Inside our brain are interconnected nerve cells whose shape and arrangement resemble the galaxies in the universe. That is why we're called a microcosm. Just like the universe, our body changes continuously. New cells form constantly. An adult weighing about 70 kilograms consists of 70 trillion cells. Inside our bone marrow, 20,000 red blood cells form every second, and they last 120 days. The stomach lining is completely renewed every 3 days. The 30 million air sacs in the lungs last 8 days. The 9,000 taste buds on our tongue last 10 days. The epidermal cells of the skin, the body's largest organ, are replaced every 4 weeks. Stem cells and sperm cells last 2 months, while liver cells last 6 to 12 months. Bone cells expire every 2 weeks. All the bones of the body are completely replaced every 7 years. Even though our body seems packed with cells, each cell at the molecular level is a realm of nothingness. We and the universe are the sum of both fullness and nothingness. In this harmonious duality of the material and immaterial, we exist physically and spiritually. Unlike the universe that perpetuates eternally under the cycle of birth, growth, harvest, and rest, we exist briefly through birth, aging, illness, and death. Why do we get old, sick, and die? Is birth to death inescapable? In actuality, we harbor a realm greater and more mysterious than the universe. Inside us are our mind and spirit and the mysterious spiritual realm. Although our brain weighs only 1.4 kilograms, it houses a boundless realm. If the connections of the 100 billion neurons were to be mapped, it would require the computing capacity of an astounding 1 million petabytes or 1 trillion gigabytes. We're endowed with the energy of creation transformation of Samshin, who is the source of the universe. That is why our body houses 3 treasures: nature, life, and essence. These 3 treasures reside inside our 3 gates for receiving light, our upper, middle, and lower dungeon. Our lower dungeon is where energy firmly coalesces. Our upper dungeon is where we connect with the spirits and the universe. And our middle dungeon is where we focus our prayers and meditation to cultivate our understanding of truth and wellness of our being. Along with these gates of light, we must open the 3 spiritual eyes on our forehead and the 7 sacred eyes inside our body to clearly see the coming transformation of heaven and earth during the massive shifts of time and space from the early heaven to the later heaven. We must open these eyes to become builders of a new world. Meanwhile, we must plant flowers of light from Samshin into the 7 chakras along the penetrating vessel inside us. When these flowers bloom, we transform our mind and body to become immortals of ageless longevity. At this time, when new heaven and earth are approaching, we must recover the light and divinity of Samshin innate within us by cultivating and purifying ourselves with Korea's meditation methods of 10,000-year history. We invite you to fill yourself with the divine energy of Yulyo, the pure yin and yang of the universe, to heal any illness within your mind and body and become beings of light.
네, 무병장수 불로장생의 빛의 인간으로 우리가 이렇게 함께 거듭날 수 있음은 얼마나 우리 큰 바람이고
Yes, it is our hope that we become reborn as beings of light.
일일까요? 근데 그것이 하나하나 이렇게 실제 체험이 되고
And
삶의 현실
I hope you experience these transformations in your life,
아닐까 싶습니다.
and that is the goal of this meditation. I am very happy to greet you here. I will formally introduce myself later. I am your co-host, Kim Byung-chan.
Hello, I'm Song Hye-ji. Nice to meet you.
이렇게 많이 오셨습니다.
There are so many people
세월이
here.
빠르죠. 벌써 12월
Time flew by. Now it's almost mid-December.
이맘때쯤 되면은 저 지금 휴대폰도 이제 꺼야 되지만 핸드폰 문자 보내는 것도 조심하셔야 돼요. 왜요? 그 어느 며느리가
I ask you to turn off your
휴대폰으로 문자 잘못 보낸 거 알아요?
mobile phone.
어머님 참 세월이 빠르네요. 설날도 얼마 안 남았는데 그때나 뵐까요를 설날을 잘못 줬어요.
어떻게?
어머님 참 세월이 빠르네요. 설날도 얼마 안 남았는데
어떻게?
그때나 뵐게. 아이 제가 꿈이 말이죠. 그럴 수 있습니다. 근데 저희가 왜 이 말씀 드리냐면 우리의 설날이 내가 어떻게
3시부터 할까요?
훈련하고
네.
또 어떻게 내가 수행을 해 나가느냐에 따라서 어마어마하게 달라질 수 있음이
네.
바로 오늘 함께하는 이 치유 수행의
네.
과정이지요.
맞습니다. 여기 오신 분들이 다 오래 살고 싶고 또 무병장수하는 마음으로 이곳 한 자리에 모이셨을 텐데요. 오늘 꼭 설령화 꼭 받아가실 겁니다. 여러분들께서도 네, 수행 열심히 하시고 설령화 꼭 받아가시길 바랍니다.
아니 놀라운 일이 이제 지난번 부산 행사 때에는 저쪽에 앞에 앉아 계신 왕종근 아나운서가
네.
사회를 봤는데 이게
그렇죠.
웬일이에요? 아니 그날 설려화를
네.
전수 받았다는 거 아니에요?
맞아요.
어마어마하게.
제가 옆에 있었는데
예.
수행을 열심히 하시다가 갑자기 저한테 나 봤다 이러시는 거예요. 그래서 저도 깜짝 놀라고
네.
선배님도 그때 깜짝 놀라 하셨던 그 얼굴이 아직까지 기억나요. 네.
아니 정말 있겠죠. 예, 그렇게 어디 송혜지 씨도
그쵸.
약간 봤어요?
봤어요. 저도 이게 봤는지 안 봤는지 저도 몰라서 담당님께 여쭤봤더니
네.
봤다고 하시는데
예.
저는 흑백으로 보였어요. 아직 수행이
흑백으로?
약간 부족한지.
그것만 해도
네.
흑백으로 본 것만 해도 놀라운 일입니다. 저는 언제나 여러분들이 정말 꽃으로 보일지
네.
참 저도 오늘 더 집중을 해서 시천주도
네.
정말 열심히 하고 태울주도
네.
열심히 하면서 몰입해 보도록 하겠습니다. 이것은 하나의 수행의 과정을 저도 보니까 자신이 정말 의지를 가지고 집중과 몰입 이것이 더 중요한 과정이 아닐까 이런 생각을 하게 돼요. 네.
맞습니다. 오늘 종도사님과 함께라면 여러분들 모두 설교화를 보지 못하더라도 다 받아가실 수 있습니다.
자 오늘 여러분께 특별히 좀 말씀드리고 싶은 게 설교와 이 수행이 오늘 이 끝자락입니다. 우리 대구에서 오늘 대전의 막을 내리게 돼요. 그래서 방송으로 나가게 되는데 여러분께서 저희가 박수를 유도할 때 힘찬 박수 보내주시기 바라고요.
네.
그리고 또 오늘 이제 동방신선학교가 시작이 되는 날입니다. 매우
드디어.
중요하죠. 네.
네.
자, 잠시 후 박수 크게 열어주시기 바랍니다.
네.
5초 전 4, 3, 2, 1 스타트.
Hello, welcome the citizens of Gyeongsangbuk-do Province. I am great. I'm very happy to be here. I'm your co-MC, Kim Byung-chan.
Hello, I'm Song Hae-ji. Nice to meet you.
오늘 이렇게 우리 모든 박수를 모아서 서로가 서로를 격려하면서
I'm glad that you're here today. Encourage each other to participate in today's event. This event, the Flower of Immortality meditation, began in Seoul back on November 6th, followed by the events in Daejeon, Gwangju, and Busan. So today is the final event of the 5-city series. Today is also the inaugurating day for School of Eastern Immortalism. And so people are participating online.
Yes, that's right. There are many people who have been waiting for the start of the STB School of Eastern Immortalism since the first ritual held in Seoul. And it was finally launched today at the request of many people who have healed and recovered their health through the practice of 설려와 meditation.
Let's give ourselves a big hand. For everyone's benefit, to share this meditation to many people, this school is being launched. And all the teachings and meditation practices will be made available online. And so this teaching will be spread around the world.
And especially, there are many people who are participating at this very moment abroad. So, Mr. Kim, when I was practicing 설려와 ritual in Busan last time, I told you before, and I saw several white 설려와, the flower of immortality, myself. I finally saw the flower. And I was so glad that I received the flower. And it was kind of white color, and it was going into a black hole. And I know that this black hole, I think this energy of the whole universe has been transmitted to me. So for me, like in my case, I truly hope that all the people, not only Korea, but the people around the world, could get this flower of immortality, 설려화. And you can also visit our meditation centers and do the meditation.
I also feel hope for myself. Our MC Song Hae-ji has experienced a great many things. She's feeling a great deal of confidence. She's focused with her meditation. And I'm sure it's the same for all of you here in this hall. And so I hope this good news will spread to others around you. Now, Wang Jong-gun MC experienced fully.
Yes, right. Next to me during the meditation, he told me that I saw the flower. And he was so happy to see the flower himself. And he's at this place.
Well, let's hear his experience later. Now, our meditation is duplicating and merging these flowers.
Yes, I myself often practice this Hallyewa meditation at work or at home. And I think it will be great to learn more about the meditation. And I want to learn more every step by step. So today, we are inviting you to become members of this STB School of Eastern Immortalism. So the door is open to everyone, to anyone for free. So will you join us together?
네, 이게
Now, this meditation is made available to everyone beginning on December 12th, this coming Monday. So, the first stage meditation will be available through the School of Eastern Immortalism, made available online. Anyone can participate.
Yes, that's right. This STB School Eastern Immortalism. I hope that we can all become beings of light and make the world a brighter place.
Now, I myself will participate in these meditation practices step by step. I'm beginning to see many flowers in the audience. I hope all of you will see the flower of light. There are many people here, parents accompanied by their children. It is nice to see families present in this hall. So let us proceed with today's event, the Flower of Immortality Meditation Ritual. I hope you experience the receiving of a flower of light.
Yes, now there are people who sent us messages to congratulate our event held here in Daegu. So shall we listen to it together through the video?
Congratulations on holding your 2022 Autumn Festival of Korean Spiritual Culture in Daegu. Hello, my name is Kim Hoon, President of Overseas Korean Press Association. I believe it's very important and timely that the Jongdosanim is introducing the Flower of Immortality meditation at this time, when the world is still experiencing the COVID pandemic. I hope this meditation will help today's attendees experience various healings. I also hope this meditation will be known to the 8 million Koreans living abroad and to the millions of Hallyu fans around the world. Lastly, I thank the Jongdosanim for his indefatigable efforts to make this meditation known to the world. Thank you. Hello, my name is Lee Choru, the governor of Gyeongsangbuk-do Province. Congratulations on your 2022 Autumn Festival of Korean Spiritual Culture. I've learned about the meditation practice for healing and ageless longevity unique to Jeung San Do. I thank Ahn Gyeong-jeon, the Jongdosanim, for giving us this teaching. I believe that the most important step to overcoming an illness or avoiding an infectious disease is strengthening one's own immune system and improving self-healing. In this light, Jeung San Do's meditation practice is vital to leading a healthy life. I hope this meditation will be known to many people of this country. Again, congratulations on today's important event. I wish you all good health and great success. Thank you. Thank you for your congratulatory messages from Kim Hoon, President of Overseas Korean Press Association, and Lee Choru.
Now, let me welcome vocalist Kim Mi-suk, who came all the way here to Daegu from Seoul to congratulate our event. Vocalist Kim Mi-suk.
그래요. 오시기 전에 삼신의 그 광명을 내 몸에 최고 빛이 되는
Now, the source of the meditation culture for filling your body with the light of Samshin is Arirang. This is what Ahn Gyeong-jeon, the Jongdosanim, revealed to us. The meaning of Arirang is becoming a lang, meditating so that you invite the energy of Sangdenim, invite the light of his presence into our body.
Yes, that's right. So I hope we can all become beings of light through today's ritual. Please give her a warm welcome. Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Kim Mi-suk.
많이 좀 정신없습니다. 남편의 고향 대구에 이렇게 함께하여
So I am here in my husband's hometown and I'm so pleased and overjoyed. Thank you all.
이 자리에 계신 꽃과 같은 여러분
To all the audiences here who resembles the flowers, I hope you can all receive the 설려와, the flower of immortality. With that heart, I would like to sing a song called 아리랑. So if you know the lyrics, you can repeat, you can sing along with me. Thank you.
감사합니다.
예, 우리 아리랑 참 좋다. 김미숙 씨.
Thank you for those wonderful songs.
네, 다시 한번 큰 박수 부탁드립니다.
Yes, give her a warm welcome once again.
감사합니다. 김미숙님은 성악가이자 이
Yes,
왕종근하는
Kim Mi-suk, vocalist,
가수이기도 합니다.
is a singer and also the wife of the MC Wang Jong-gun. And I think they are truly the 아리랑 couple.
Wang Jong-gun MC moderated the event in Busan. He said he saw a flower of light. I think the true flower of light he saw was his wife.
구체적인 얘기를 한번 들어보도록
So let's listen to his stories later on.
네.
So, Miss Kim Min-suk said she saw a flower of light at the Seoul event, and Wang Jong-gun, her husband, saw in Busan.
대전 또 광주
It is always joyful to hear these stories starting from Seoul, Daejeon, Gwangju, and Busan. So it is always so happy to hear and listen to their stories.
We are very fortunate to hear so many wonderful testimonials from different people. It is important to listen to these wonderful stories. And today, we are very fortunate to have two speakers from Busan, Chayuri, Miss Chayuri, and Mr. Kim Gun-pal. Mr. Kim Gun-pal will see a video of his testimony.
So let's have Chayuri first, practitioner Chayuri.
어서 오십시오. 여러분 박수로 다시
안녕하세요.
한번 같이 해주시기 바랍니다.
Hello.
안녕하세요. 저는
Hello.
광안도장에서
I am Chayuri from Gwangandojang in Busan.
부산 설료와
I'd like to speak about my experience at the Busan Seollewa ritual.
저는 11월 26일
The Busan event on November 26th was the fourth event after Seoul.
서울하고 태전, 광주에 이어서
Event after Seoul, Daejeon, and Gwangju. And the event also had a ritual for receiving strings of light from 상제님 and 태허령님.
첫 번째 빛을 받기 예식할 때
To receive them, you must reach out to receive the hands of 상제님 and 태허령님.
손이 이렇게 나와서 잡아야 되는
But I kept wondering whether their hands would appear to those who were attending this ritual for the first time.
바라보았습니다. 그랬더니 모든 사람들
And incredibly, I saw their hands appear before each person. It was amazing. And when I held the hands of 상제님 and 태허령님, I felt their warmth in my hands.
두 번째, 빛을
Also,
못
during the
만들기
ritual
예식할
of
때는
changing our
모든
body
사람들의
into a body
머리가
of
이렇게
light,
활짝 열리면서
I saw the crown of everyone's head open, and at the altar, 태모님 transformed a mass of light into beams
이렇게 빛이 가득한 이런 빛 덩어리를 가지고 이렇게
and sent them quickly to everyone.
빛 줄기로 만들어서 이렇게 모든 사람들에게 빠른 속도로 이렇게 빛을 쏘아 주셨습니다. 그리고
And these beams entered people's heads
뼈에
and filled their bones with light.
뼈 모양이 빛이 이렇게 가득 차는
And
것처럼
this light flooded the hall, and the light at the altar
덩어리가 사람들에게 모두 뻗쳐서 이렇게
became
가고 있는
brighter and brighter
덩어리는 점점 더 환해지고 밝아졌습니다.
and bigger and brighter.
빛을 이렇게 보내주시면서
And while 태모님
께서 이렇게 인자하고
was sending this light to us,
정말
she smiled kindly, which moved me to tears.
설료와 예식을 시작하고 나서
During the 설려와 ritual,
종도사님께서 율려천에
the 태상 Jongdosanim and Jongdosanim pushed open the massive doors of Yulyecheon heaven.
마구 대성모님과
Awaiting them were great sacred mother Magu and sacred mothers Kung-hee and Taeryeok, who stood there smiling brightly.
많이 떨어지자
As soon as the MC said white flowers would be granted, Sacred Mother Mago came to the stage and then tossed flowers into the audience, which landed on people's heads. And spinning, the flowers entered people's bodies and divided countless times. If the flowers did not divide due to doubt or random thoughts, ancestral spirits blew wind into people's bodies or twirled the flowers themselves. And I could see all the scenes, and it was fascinating. And during the ritual of receiving red and blue flowers, Sacred Mother Sohee and Taeryeok came to the stage holding each a basketful of flowers. Initially, they tossed several flowers into the audience and then threw their basketful of flowers to everyone.
이렇게 던져주시니까 사람들 머리 위에 전부 다 이렇게 꽃이
And it was tossed, it was set in every people's heads.
그리고 세 개의 꽃이
And when the three flowers combined into a single rainbow colored flower, it sparkled brightly.
종도사님께서 직접 시천
It was the time when Jongdosanim read the 시천주주 mantra and we were doing the dividing and merging meditation of 설려와.
문화에서 퍼져나가요.
And
생각하는 그것보다 훨씬 빠른
And when I chanted along with Jongdosanim, 설려와 began to shine and divided and merge inside my body. And it happened so fast.
몸속 그대로 느껴져요.
And I felt the flower of immortality were being set in every single cells of my body. I had a slight headache on the day of the event. But after the dividing and merging of the 설려와 meditation, my head felt so clear and as if I had slept well and just woke up. Many ancestral spirits were with us throughout the ritual. People who struggled during the ritual, their ancestors helped them divide and merge the flowers. The ancestors were anxious for their descendants to receive a flower of immortality. As the ritual proceeded, 설려와 shined more brightly. I was happy to receive a 설려와 with many people. And I hope everyone here today will receive great healings through the 설려와 meditation. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, it was really powerful to hear her testimonial. So, we understand clearly through her personal experiences about the incredible aspects of this meditation. Hello, my name is Kim Gun-pal, an avid viewer of STB from Changwon. Now, I went to the Flower of Immortality meditation event in Busan because I wanted to heal my eyes that had been troubling me for 10 years. People with retinal problems have serious vision problems. And retinal bleeding is really difficult to treat. My doctor discouraged eye surgery due to the possibility of losing my sight completely. So there was nothing the hospital could do for me. And there was no more treatment available to me. So I came to Busan to receive the Jongdosanim's teachings on healing meditation, hoping for a positive outcome. The Jongdosanim said, if you have an eye problem, plant a flower of light in your eye. These words resonated with me. So I immediately followed his instruction and then prayed. After I planted a flower of light in my eyes, I noticed that my vision improved. I felt very fortunate that I came to the Busan event. I offered a prayer of thanks to the Jongdosanim. As soon as the event ended, I was the first to leave the building because I have trouble walking at night. I can't see well at night. But that night, I had no fear and I saw everything clearly. So walking was not a problem. But inside the car, I started to worry about the next day, how my vision would be after a night of sleep. When I got home, I said nothing to my family. When I got up the next morning, everything became clear and bright to my eyes. I was elated. I knew my vision changed due to the flower of light meditation ritual. Ever since I started experiencing retinal bleeding, I carefully tracked my conditions. I knew that after the meditation ritual, the bleeding stopped. I became absolutely confident that my vision would improve with more planting of flowers of light in my eyes. I no longer have any fear about my sight getting worse. Now, let me explain about retinal bleeding. When that happens, the blood blocks your vision. So a person before you could look chopped up because the vision is distorted. And so I continue planting flowers of light in my eyes. Now, oddly, I started waking up at 3 a.m. And so every day from 3 to 5 a.m., I focus on the meditation of planting flowers of light in my eyes. And my vision kept improving. Now, I'm a firm believer of this meditation because I tried it and achieved great success. And I'm happy to share this with anyone. If you don't understand this meditation or have doubts about it, go to the dojang nearest you and learn the flower of light meditation. Once you do, I believe you could experience incredible healings. Thank you for listening.
김금팔님.
Yes, thank you for your touching story, Mr. Kim.
Now, it's deeply moving, both testimonials today, and we're all moved to tears because of their powerful testimonials. And they experience great healing by planting flowers of immortality within themselves. Now, we think that these things are fascinating and mysterious. And yet, these are some things that should happen because our body itself is miraculous and mysterious. So when you meditate, these things happen to us naturally.
Yes, so at this very moment, I'm sure that you were all waiting for this very moment. It is time to heal and cure everybody's health. So now, let us now welcome Ahn Gyeong-jeon Jongdosanim of Jeung San Do. He will speak about a flower of immortality meditation practice, which has 10,000 years of history in the East.
Yes, let us welcome Ahn Gyeong-jeon Jongdosanim, who is teaching us.
Please give him a big hand.
The Jongdosanim is our leader in spreading K-Spirit and spreading Korea's ancient archetypal meditation practice to the world. So we will hear his teachings again here in the city of Daegu. We'll hear his teaching on the flower of immortality meditation. Please welcome him.
오늘 이 대구 이곳에 모이신
all the audiences that came today, you are the brightest people in this world.
이 인간의 삶과 생명에서 가장 소중한 것
The most precious thing in our life, and
물을 지으시고 계시고
when our breath stops, everything stops. So now let's close your eyes and breathe into the deep universe, the creation transformation sea of the universe, into the sea of the samshin of the creation and transformation. Let's just do the simple practice. Close your eyes and bring up your breath up to your head and exhale and get your energy down. Once more, pull up your energy, inhale, pull up your energy, and then let it down into the deep sea. Let's do it with the music. The upper side, your head, is the realm of spirits, and the lower part of your body is the sea of energy. Some say it is the lower part of your body is the palace of the dragon. Back in the Vedal period, 7,000 years ago, they said the dragon reside in your belly, and the phoenix reside in your head. And in other words, a dragon can be called as a moon, and the phoenix can be equivalent to sun. So if you raise the dragon or the moon in your bottom part, and actually the dragon rise up with your thought, and when you pull down your energy down back again, then the phoenix went down. So we call this the great water spirit and the great fire spirit. Let's try to practice it. Whether you rise up with the dragon or rise up with the moon, it depends on you. So let's try. So breathe in, inhale, and raise up your energy. And get down, descend with the sun. And then you fall down with the phoenix. Once more.
마지막으로 한번 시원하게
One last time.
용을
Raise up. Go up with your dragon.
내 몸의 하늘 위로 올라갔다가
Go up to
이렇게 내려와요.
your heaven of your body,
바다 우주의 바다 속으로.
and then fall down, sink down deep into your sea.
환웅천왕님이 환국의 말에
Long time ago, in the Pedal period, the Emperor Hwanung,
분이 다 했을 때, 야,
when the nation was about to
내가
collapse,
일찍이 여기저기 보아놓은 곳이 있습니다. 그러고서 이제 대흥한령 산맥 동쪽으로 이렇게 쭉 3,000명
he talked to his father
군사 조직인데 3,000명을
and searched for the new land that the people can settle
아름다운 호수가 있는데
in the
우리가 거기에
Daegwanyeong
오랫동안
mountain.
머물렀다. 때로는 뭐 6개월 또는 1, 2년 이렇게 머물면서 흥한령 산맥을 타고 이렇게
So along the Hungaleong mountain range,
달고 우리가 알고 있는
they followed this mountain range and settled in
그분이 이제 커버라는
the Korean
하나님인데
peninsula.
그분의 축보가 이 우주의 어떠한 문서에 안 나오고 지금 환단국이 삼성의 하에 기부가 나오고 있어요.
The record of him doesn't appear in any other books, only in Hwandangogi, the ancient record of Han and Dan.
때부터 아마 탐험을 하셨다고 그래요. 그러니까
They say this Emperor Kobaran have searched, traveled since he was since he was 12.
그 환족 바이칼로 동쪽에서 있던
At that time, around the Baikal River, Baikal Lake, there was people called Hwanjok, and then one of the group was called Sunbi,
동맥에서 볼 때는 첫나라가
which means the country conveying the secret of immortality.
변을 한 게 있어요. 그것은 이제 매우 중대한 역사의 알파 오메가를 보는 문화 정신 문제인데요.
That is the very this Sunbiguk, the Sunbi nation, has embraces the big secret into immortality.
원조이신 최수원 대신사가 돌아가신 역사의 대성지.
This city of Daegu is the place that the founder of Eastern learning, the Venerable Choi Soo-un, have passed away.
상상을 할 수가 없어요. 어느 정도로 고난을 받으셨는가. 마지막
How horrible he has suffered in here.
목을 내리칠 때
The executor, when the executor was about
칼날이 땡그랑했다는 거예요.
to wield his sword,
칼날이 깨지고
at first try,
영인이 바다
the sword broke apart,
청수
and
모셔오라고 그래서
so
그때 삼신상제니 이렇게 기도를 하고
and his neck wasn't broken,
또 이곳은
so he made him bring the clear water, and as he prayed to Sangjenim,
신앙에
and then asked the executor to execute him, and then his neck fell down and he passed away.
근원 되시는 이 마부 삼신 할머니 그 누구도 이분 앞에서는 아주 쩔쩔맵니다. 어떤
And the owner of this meditation, the Mago's Sacred Mother,
들지 못합니다.
nobody
바로 이곳
can
뭐 안동
nobody can question her authority.
뭐 영덕군 이런 데 보면은 그 마구 문화가 너무도 아주
The culture of this Mago Sacred Mother is found everywhere in the country, all over the country, especially in the Gyeongsangnam-do and Gyeongsangbuk-do province. This is Mungyong City, the castle of Mago, and this is Chilguk City, and this is Andong City, where they have the stone stele of Mago, and this is Yeongdok County, and this is Ulsan City, and this is Ulchu City, and this is Miryang City, where all of these are the remains of Mago culture.
한당진의 마고석이라든지.
If you go to Miryang, you can see the cave of Mago.
소유의 편에 보면은
If you see the book of Changchu,
마고 문화로만 해석이 될 수 있는 그런 구조.
there is a phrase that only when you know about the Mago culture you can interpret this.
그 마코야산이다.
It is called Makoyasan, the Makoya mountain.
조금 다른 열고야산이라고 이제 나오고
In some places they say it is Yeolgoyasang.
파양이니 소양이니 이런 말이 나오고 마고님이 아주 힘들 때
And also there's phrase about Mago Soyang or Mago Payang.
부활로서 모든 게 풀린다. 이게 마고 소양 마고.
This phrase, this idiom means that your wish can be fulfilled by the someone who has a magical power.
2만 5천 년 전에 어떻게 하면은 저 고달픈 인간의 삶, 생로병사 우리 시기
So from the ancient time, back 25,000 years ago in Mago Castle, people have wondered about how we can get away from the suffering and pain of disease and death.
그 12시간대에 마지막 쇠병사장은
So in the cycle of life, she had a culture that she would expel this disease and suffering and the death in human life.
그 태령님 그분 아주 이 우주에 꽉 찬 빛이신데 그 성령님께
So
내가 이런 계획을
she prayed to the spirit of great emptiness,
손가락을 걸어가지고 걸어 마침내 할 수 없이
the primal God of the universe.
그 할머니가 그렇게 요청을 하시니까 그래서 이 대우주의
And
탄생 때 그러니까 이 온 우주를 낳은 우주의 시공간 저 낳은
the primal God who gave birth to the whole universe.
생명 그것을 소리로 뭉쳐가지고 인류에게 내려주신
So
마고 할머니입니다.
the Mago Great Holy Mother embraced all the creation sound of the universe and made it formed it into a seed mantra called Om. And this Om sound has been evolved and developed into sound seed mantra Hum.
그래서 태어령님이 내가 마고 할머니한테 부를 게 있다.
So the great spirit of emptiness have mentioned that he had to listen to her request. He had to answer to her request. That is the hidden, like the story behind the immortalism.
그런 그 일화인 것입니다. 자, 우리가 이제 도통을 정의할 때 새로운
When we define the enlightenment,
AI 그런 첨단 로봇의
we talk about how the enlightenment have been the fountainhead of opening up the new horizon in the history.
그렇지 않다. 자연이 너무도 깊이 병들어 있기 때문에
The nature is deeply diseased, and
지금은 하늘과 땅을 뜯어고치지 않을 수가 없다. 이것이 동화를
so this heaven and earth, all the environment and the nature need to be reformed to get cured from this big grand disease.
모든 인간이 우리 한 사람 한 사람이 이 소중한 우주의 중심체, 우주의 본체
Every human being is the most precious being of this universe. So what meditation do is to drive out the energy of fatigue and the darkness and the disease, and fill your body with the light energy. That is what meditation is.
왜 우리는 끊임없이 수행을 해야 되냐?
Why do we have to meditate continuously
이 존재에 대한 갈망.
without any disturbed
우리가 이
thoughts?
세상에 와서 이렇게 보면은 살기가 너무 좋아졌죠. 돈만 있으면
The current time is the most comfortable time for the human beings. Everything
그거 갖고 되지 않는
supports the life of the human being,
문제는 무너지는 거.
but
또 노쇠에서 병 들어가는
even that cannot
내
help you overcome your disease or death.
뭐한 7천만 7억을 육박하는
Now the people inflicted of COVID is going over 7 billion, 7,000 million.
이 병원 이런 분야 종사하는 전문가들, 세균학자들 이구동성으로 자 넷플릭스에 들어가시면은 우리의 우주라고 하는
If you watch Netflix, there is a documentary called Our Universe, narrated by the famous American actor. And this documentary tells about how all of our natural environments are being destroyed.
참 경고를 전해주면서 일부가 이렇게 끝이 납니다.
This scene talks about the fever of sea, how the sea is contaminated by the environmental hazard and the pollution. This is not the far away happening. It happens also in the Jeju Island.
금년에 나온 세계 히트작 세포들의 노래 더 송 오브 세일이라고 하는 책이 있는데 이틀 전에 받은
This year, the book Song of the Cells have been published.
여러 가지 유의 세포가 있는데
It says that there's many different kind of cells in your body, and these cells group together
우리 몸에
and harmonize together
정서,
to
모든 게 확보된다 이거예요. 이 세포.
to tune in your health.
이제 노래를 하는데 우리들이 생각한 거, 우리들이 화나는 거, 누구를 미워하는 거, 누구를 진실한
So according to your feeling, whether you hate someone, you love someone, you feel pleasure, this cells responds to it, to your feeling.
중국의 그 깨달음의 도통 주문 시천주와 이 태을주가 이 몸에서 세포들이 합방으로 노래를 할 때
So when all the cells in your body harmonize to chant the 시천주조 and 태울주 mantra, your body will be cured.
보이는데 무슨 우주와 소통이 되고 한 마음을 갖고 도통을 하냐 말이야. 나는 그 말씀에
Even when your cells can be harmonized,
거기서 새롭게 각성하는
how can you be enlightened and be healthy?
놀라운 말씀의 사실.
Isn't it amazing?
그 수억 조의 세포들이 한 마음.
These trillions of cells become one mind and chant the mantra.
그 깨달음의 존재가
The way to the true enlightenment.
할머니께서 이 우주의 원음 우주 심장에서 울려오는 영원한 생명의 소리 이걸
The Mago Sacred Mother brought this fundamental sound, Om,
율동에 대해서는 알고 있는 여정은 잘 모르거든.
and this is actually the sound of Yulya.
우리가 오늘
Yulya is the dynamic energy of yin and yang of the universe.
이 옴이나 훔 이런 그 소리만 가지고서 이 바쁜 세상에 깨달음을 얻기가 어려우니까
But the seed mantra Om and Hum is not enough to turn your body, transform your body.
그 과정에서 몸이 어떻게 좀
So this flower of immortality healing meditation works to plant this fundamental sound Om and Hum into your body by planting the flower of immortality.
설려와라는 건 할머니가 아직 신선이 안 됐으니까 꽃은 똑같은데 이제 나중에 그 아주 우주의 그 깊은 세계
Actually, this flower, the flower in the ancient mix of immortality is called 선정화. But this flower today that you will receive is called 설려화, which is the Yulia flower, and it is like the basic version of the 선정화, the original flower.
그것을 받는 예식을 하거든. 새벽 2시에 동방신선학교 2차 수행 그 마지막 날에
If you enroll into the Eastern School of Immortality, you will learn about this original flower of immortality, the 선정화, and you will find in the course you will get to receive this.
어머니 꽃이라고 할까 원형 꽃을 받기 전에 우리가 150살 수명주를
So before getting this original flower of immortality, you will receive the 150-year lifespan.
그런 선언이 오늘 이곳 대구에서 이제 시작이 되고 이틀 후 월요일 저녁부터 동방 신선학교.
So from Monday, the Eastern School of Immortality will start. We have opened the door to this school to everyone, so anybody can enroll this and apply for this and participate together. For the health of the humanity, this is like the great hope and the great practice, the actual practice that you can do in your daily life. So from Monday, if you diligently practice the meditation and spread the news about this new meditation to your family, maybe, then your family can all experience this great meditation. Just before my lecture, you have listened to the testimonial by this the gentleman, how he have cured his eyes, that his blood vessels in the eyes were blocking his eyesight. But as soon as he tried the flower of immortality meditation, his eyesight cleared. It is such a miraculous and amazing happening. Since this is the creation transformation, using the creation transformation power, but this meditation is rooted on the ancient time of Hanguk and Veda, but the current historians and people deny this period right now. They only are aware of the Veda nation by the company who works in the delivery of food nowadays. So in the ancient time, the emperors of these nations read the heavenly scripture of heavenly code and practiced. This is like the original text of enlightenment. 천보경, or the scripture of heavenly code, is the very first scripture of humanity. But nowadays, people are not interested in these kind of subjects. All we wants to know about is how to make much money.
80억 인류의 생존이 영원한 죽음이냐 삶이냐가 결정되는
But
병난 해벽에
this is the time of the disaster of disease, where the life and death of people, humanity, are decided.
성취하기 위해서
So humanity has to be awakened to achieve
그게 뭐냐? 첫째는
the enlightenment and overcome the 개벽 period. And this 개벽 has been declared by the Eastern learning in late 19th century. And the founder, Venerable Choi Soo-un, before his execution, he have said that the 8-year time is lagging, that he urges the coming of the godfather Sangjenim, and he received this 시천주주 mantra from Sangjenim by his prayer. It's
상에서 상제님께서 수훈아, 네가 이 세상 내려가면은 죽어서 와야 된다.
in the heaven. The Sangjenim told Venerable Choi Soo-un, if you born to earth, you will have to die early. So the Venerable Choi Soo-un was born and received the Shichonjuju mantra. Let's try chanting this mantra together.
영세불망만사지 지기금지 원우의 대강 시천주 조화정 여섯 자를 내가
So this 6 words, 시천주 조화정.
시 누구를 모시냐?
The meaning of this phrase, 시, it means the serve the Lord of Heaven.
정치하게 그런 언어로 천주 아버지를 모시고
Lord of Heaven, in another word, is the God the Father.
조화 신선 문명을
And serving the Lord of Heaven, we open up the paradise of immortality. That is the meaning of the mantra. And the meaning of the mantra, you can be enlightened as you chant the mantra myriads of times, and you can realize it by yourself. If you see the Dojeon verse, chapter 1, verse 4, Sangjenim said, Jesus have said that he will come himself, but actually he meant to say that the Father was coming. So the God the Father had to call the disciple John and made him write the revelation and revealed him on the white throne. He showed himself, God the Father himself, so that the people can know this correctly. All of the Eastern learning was the beginning of this enlightenment for the humanity. So we should all participate in this revolution. In this place, there's many people, many great people, great figures in many people have been the great venerable people from the ancient time.
If you take a look at your past lives, you will know that all of you were the great people, heroes. So today, at this very moment, we're gathered here to do this meditation and to become beings of light. It is not simply curing ourselves. It is not simply just healing and curing your diseases or getting better. It is the meditation to become beings of light. So that is why the great sacred mother Mago and other sacred great mothers are helping us so that we can receive this flower of immortality. And second of all, we need to have this righteous mindset in order to do this meditation. And if you take a look at this, the great sacred mother Mago and the great spirits, you can see them. They are flying, these huge birds. So there was a story that this sacred mother Mago has granted us this flower of immortality, which is what we are doing now. When we grant upon the sacred mothers the 설려와, the flower of immortality, we divide and we merge the flowers. So now he's talking about this one story about the great sacred mother Mago and the mother Sohi and Kunghi, how they have come here from this far away, the universe. So they are actually coming here themselves. They are present at this very moment, and they are granting us this flower of immortality. So do not doubt. It is important to have this firm belief. Trust that they are granting us this flower of immortality. And it is important to believe this flower of immortality and have this righteous mindset and love people, love your neighbors, your family, your husband and your wife. Have you ever loved one person sincerely, earnestly? If you do so, it is as if you are embracing the whole world, the whole universe. So, for example, if you are a husband, you must love your wife sincerely. So, what is important is this truthfulness, this truth and justice are one of the most important aspects in this world. And now here, we gathered here and we met the truth. 25,000 years ago, there was a Mago castle, and which has been passed down to our dynasties and until today. Can you believe this? We have learned a wrong history, this distorted history, especially this Korean history has been distorted by Japanese colonial rule and China. For example, for Japan, this Kaya history has been distorted. But however, you must know about this archetypal true Korean history. And this Korean history, the very first archetypal culture 25,000 years ago was the Mago culture, which was based on females and women. For instance, if you take a look at the Korean word 엄마, which is mommy, all these words, mom, mother, 엄마, all the words this origin came from this Mago culture 25,000 years ago. And if you take a look at 동학, again, the Eastern learning, the true Eastern learning, which is based on the God, the ruler, is incarnating into this world. So 동학, the true Eastern learning, is basically talking about that the ruler God is coming as a human, coming to this earth as a human being. So when he comes as a human, you must serve him. So you must understand this world of creation transformation. And second of all, the Supreme Dao of Muguk is coming. That is the second important aspect in Eastern learning. First, the 동학, the Eastern learnings, three important things. First is God the ruler is coming to this world as a human. Second of all, the Supreme Dao of Muguk. So there were 30,000 followers of Eastern learning. And the 동학, the place was the hometown of this place. The 동학 was in Jeongeuk. So at this time of now we're facing this autumn 개벽, which means we're living at this transition point of this cosmic summer, at the end of cosmic summer, and we are about to greet this cosmic autumn world. So when we move on to the cosmic autumn world, we must encounter this 개벽, which means it's the great opening. And there are three things are happening. There's going to be the nature 개벽, and civilization 개벽, and human 개벽. So all these three things has to meet a new change. So that is why we're gathered here to get ready for this great opening 개벽. So that is why we are now having this ritual to receive this flower of immortality. So there are many stages in our ritual and this meditation of becoming immortal beings. And in one of the stages, you will have to do the meditation of becoming younger and regain your youth. So you can schedule your meditation time due to your schedule, and for these 2 whole weeks, we're going to open this STB School of Eastern Immortalism, and we're going to do the meditation for 2 whole weeks. And after that, after 2 weeks, if you have done your meditation properly and well, then you will be able to receive this 150 years of longevity as a ritual after these 2 weeks. So now, if I may go back to my lecture, at this place, Daegu, this 팔공산 mountain, there is Maitreya Buddha. You can see the Maitreya Buddha standing on the rock.
원래 저기 미륵불이야.
So this is Maitreya Buddha. And in Daegu, here in Palgongsan Mountain, in Donghwasa Temple, you can see this phoenix and dragon.
나가서 전 지구촌에 미륵불 대중화에 원하는 원조 되시는 그 진표 스님.
And there is this one venerable Jinpyo, who was the person in Silla dynasty. This venerable Jinpyo cultivated the meditation with hurting himself with the rocks, and he was eager to meet the true God. So he was desperate to meet the true God. And finally, he has met this true God. This Sangjenim, the God, the ruler, came down to see this venerable Jinpyo. And then here you see the Kumsansa temple, and there also the Miruk Maitreya Buddha are standing. You can see the statues. They're standing Maitreya Buddhas. If you go to this Kumsansa temple, you can see the Maitreya Buddhas. And there's also, when you go there, you can see the monk Shinji. And these places are all the origins of Maitreya Buddhas. So that energy has been in this place in Palgongsan Mountain here in Daegu. All these sacred energies are embedded. This Maitreya Buddha's energy is embedded here in Daegu Palgongsan Mountain. And this Maitreya Buddha represents Sangjenim, the true God. As you see the statues, you can see they are wearing these hats. And this is another Maitreya Buddha in Nunsan, Danyasan Mountain. It's called Unjin Mirukbul Maitreya Buddha. So all these venerables and monks, they knew that this one true being is coming to this world. And that is the conclusion. That is the conclusion of Donghak, the Easter learning. So this Easter learning, 3 million, true Easter learning, 7 million. So the conclusion of all these religions, you can see that it concludes to true Easter learning. So it is important to have this knowledge that 25,000 years ago, there was Magu culture, which was based on the great sacred mother Magu, the grandma Magu, which was based on women, the culture. You must have this knowledge. They served this female goddess. So it is truly important to fill your body with light and become beings of light. That is what we are doing. And so it is important to have this knowledge about the great sacred mother Magu, who has granted us the sound hum. So it is important to know about this sound hum, which is embracing sound of the universe. And after Magu culture, it led to Hanguk dynasty, and and the culture has been passed down to males. And so this word, so this letter hum, the embracing sound, remember this sound. And so in our Teochew mantra, it begins with hum. So when you chant the Teochew mantra, humchi, humchi, think about this meaning, the embracing sound hum. So think about that and also this Teochew mantra, you're receiving this mantra from the Teocheon heaven. And if you take a look at the picture, there's upper danjan in our forehead. So when you do the meditation, think that the energy is coming down from Teocheon heaven and it's coming to entering to your upper danjan. And I've experienced a lot of things during the meditation, spiritual things. So important thing is cultivate yourself, do the meditation with sincere mind, faithfully, earnestly, true mind, have a true mindset. It is about cultivating, it's all about cultivating. It is called Dao, the way. Now is time. Get rid of all your darkness, weakness, diseases. I know we are living at this busy world, busy life. So you must rethink about all of these things. So we are at this place in Daegu, in Palgongsan Mountain. I've heard that many Buddhists are coming here also. But the conclusion in Buddhism is that this Maitreya Buddha is coming. This is the truth of the history. This is the place that represents that this Maitreya Buddha, the true God, is coming to this world as a human. This 10,000 years of history, it has been passed down until today. We have been trying hard to recover our distorted history, to recover our true history. Regardless of anything, we tried our best. And I think we can do this as long as we unite together. So I would like to summarize some of our meditation. There are a few steps. It is based on Sicheonjuju mantra and the Teochew mantra. So the first step, there are 4 steps in our meditation. And I would like to tell you about the first thing. Think about, it is important to cultivate, to do the meditation, thinking about the time and space. Feel your heart and feel your breath. When you do the meditation, breathing is the first important thing that you must be aware of. You must do the true breathing. When you breathe in and breathe out, think about and try to do the deep breathing. And in your middle danjan, when you do the meditation, you can recover all of your danjans, upper, middle, and lower danjans. So when you do the meditation, try to think and try to have positive minds. I know that many people are suffering from depression in this modern society. So it is important to fill the lights of the universe into our body, fill our body with the light of the universe. That is why we're chanting the Shicheonjuju and the Tailju mantra. And there are 5 fundamental factors in the universe: spirit, mind, and earthly soul, heavenly soul, and our will. And there's also Yulyo, the pure yin and yang energy of the universe. So all of these pure energies of the universe, we are receiving this energy of the universe through this flower of immortality, 설려화. And it is when you do the dividing and merging the flower of immortality, you're becoming one with the universe and getting united and combined, being combined. And after this meditation, after receiving a flower of immortality, and then you will be able to receive this 150 years of longevity. So when you do the ritual, try to think that these 3 flowers are coming to you and being combined. And if I tell you a few things about receiving this thread of longevity, this will take during this ritual. It will take quite a while. And during this ritual, you will experience a lot of fascinating things, and you will receive the energy and the spirit of the universe. And your body will be filled with this pure yin and yang energy. So that we're going to do this in the 25th of December after these 2 weeks of intensive meditation program. So that is what we're planning. All of these meditation is based on becoming one with the universe and getting united with the universe. And during the actual ritual, you will actually go to the actual places and do the meditation there, and coming back, you will experience a lot of amazing, unbelievable things during this meditation. So receiving this thread of longevity, it's not that simple. And all of this meditation should be based on your true mindset, because you're getting this grace and longevity from heaven. And so every moment is miracle. So starting from next Monday, I would like to highly recommend all of you to join us to this SDB School of Eastern Immortalism. So if you take a look at the first step of the meditation, the very first step of the meditation, you will receive the strings of light from 상제님. And when you receive these strings of light from 상제님, you will wind this, you will wrap this on your left thumb, and you will also get a string of light from 태허령님, the great spirit of the emptiness, great spirit of the emptiness. And then when you receive these 2 strings from 상제님 and the great spirit of the emptiness, you can twist them and make a rod of light. And when you make this rod of light, wish-fulfilling rod of light, you can put this rod of light to any places in your body. For instance, your organs. And then you can cure yourself. You can experience that your body is being healed and cured, your ill parts. So always be aware that we are doing this meditation with the grace of the great sacred mother Mago 25,000 years ago. This 설려와, the flower of immortality, we will be able to become beings of light. And second thing is, and the third step is, you will be able to make this divine pearl in your forehead, in your upper dungeon. So when you make the rod of light, you can cure yourself. And second of all, when you make the divine pearl in your forehead, whenever you make this, we can go inside here and do the meditation and feel the universe. It is truly fascinating if you actually experience it yourself. And last of all, the last step of this first meditation is making your body with light, transforming your body to the beings of light. You can do this through when you receive this 설려화, the flower of immortality. You can actually plant these flowers in your body, and you can do the dividing and merging. And then through this process, you can make your body to become beings of light. So today we're going to start the actual ritual, but before that I would like to highlight some points so that make you understand and do the ritual more easily. The great sacred mother Mago and Kung-hee and Taeryeol are all coming here, and they will grant us these flowers. This is all about picturing and imagination. Try to think that this flower of immortality is coming to you for real. Try to focus and concentrate. And when this white flower first comes to you, it enters into your body, it will start to do the division. This first experience is truly important. So take away your distracted thoughts. Just focus during the ritual. Make a cross and place yourself in the middle. Forget about everything and just try to become one with the universe. Lose your ego and become one with this whole nature. Then you can see the true nature. So today, I would like to concentrate and try to picture vividly that this flower is entering to you, because these sacred mothers are really planting the flowers into your bodies, into your heads. White, red, and blue flowers. And when these three flowers combines, so during the ritual, try to imagine vividly, because they are actually really doing this division and merging. And when this flower comes out, and it becomes one flower, it turns to this rainbow color. Then you put this flower once again into your head. Then this 설려화, the flower of immortality, creates. So we're going to do it together. Thank you.
네, 정도사님의 말씀 여러분께서 경청을 하셨고 이제 잠시
Yes, thank you, Jongdosanim, for your teachings. So we will begin the ritual for receiving a flower of immortality.
Please give him a big round of applause once again for his precious words.
지금부터는 정도사님을 모시고 삼선 조화,
Now
설려화를 전수받는
we will begin a ritual for receiving a flower of immortality with led by the Jongdosanim. We can do this ritual only here, present in this hall. We will have to end our broadcast.
조금만 기다려 주시기 바랍니다.
네, 마치기 전에요. 이 전국과 해외
So before we finish, we would like to meet people around the world.
화면이 이렇게 나눠서 뜨고 있는데
No, please wave your hands. These are different videos of different sites tuned in to today's event. They are practitioners from around the world.
부터 바꿔야겠죠. 수행이 정말 중요한데요. 이 설려화 전술은
It is important to receive the flower of